Hello everyone, welcome to Space Engineers 2. My name is Captain Jack and we are checking out survival gameplay for the first time in the brand new Space Engineers video game. Now keep in mind, this is still early access. There is a lot of development to be done to the game to actually make it on par with Space Engineers 1 and then even better than that game, which we've played for over a decade now, which is scary to think about. Survival is, of course, a big part of Space Engineers, and it's going to be a big part of Space Engineers 2 as well. Planets have also come to the game along with the foundations of a lot of the early systems like colonization, fast travel, tons of stuff which we're going to be checking out. So not all of it is completely finished just yet, but we're going to dive in, and in this little mini-series, we can take a look at the first foundations of survival gameplay. If you're keen to see more of this and want to stay up to date with Space Engineers 2 development, as well as Space Engineers 1, then hit that subscribe button and support the channel here, as I'm really excited to share more of this game with you. We're going to be checking out some YouTube shorts throughout the week, and also discussing more of the game's features throughout December, so keep an eye out for that. As a quick one, before we click new game and start off, two things I want to mention. One, planets are only available in survival at the minute, which is kind of a bit annoying. So if you click creative, this takes you into the normal world of asteroids and such, and worlds here. Even if you go into worlds and click welcome to Verdir or Verdir, however it is, that's only just survival gameplay. And I don't think you can change that at the minute, which is a little bit annoying. So even if I go over here, I can't really change things, which is annoying. So I click settings, it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, so it's a little bit tedious there. Thankfully, the community have made a lovely mod, I believe it's called by Stone Lords, and you can go and download planets in creative mode. Why the developers have forgotten that, I don't know. Yes, it's early access, but it does seem a bit of a bizarre decision. Secondly, there's a little ad down here as well. I feel like it's slightly misleading. I just want to highlight that. Do you like Space Engineers 2? Bring your friends. Do you like Space 2? Bring your friends. You can't do anything with your friends in game at the minute. There is no multiplayer in Space Engineers 2 at the time of recording this video. Whoops. And it's not scheduled for quite a while, until next year, I believe. So I do feel like that may need to be modified there for devs are watching this. One, thanks. Two, yeah, please maybe change that. I don't know. It's just something I want to highlight and make sure if you're watching this and thinking, yeah, I want to jump in with my friends, you can't do it at a minute. Obviously, your friends can play the game. You just can't play with your friends. Just something I want to highlight. I don't want people to get disappointed or confused. Don't be wrong. I really want Space Engineers 2 multiplayer. I think the game will be a lot better when we can do multiplayer, but it's not here at the moment. With that out of the way, let's jump into survival gameplay. This is, of course, a campaign as well, so we are going to have a cinematic play any second now, which will be really exciting.
10,000 years. Everyone we know, every generation after them, will be gone by the time we arrive.
But we'll be at the Almagest system, colonizing across the stars, expanding humanity, building everyone's future.
We're the part of the final wave, Miro. Lost to leave and not knowing what we are walking into.
We will face whatever comes together. The first wave of ships, the Napier, the Shanong, they laid the foundation. We will complete their legacy. We left Earth in 2093. Over 1,000 years into our journey, and the first time waking up to refuel felt like a short nap. Yvonne and I wake at each of the 10 refueling stops, harvesting Perez particles deposited from dying stars, programming the warp drive's next jump, and then going back to sleep until the next one. Everyone else is sleeping and dreaming of the Almagest system, our destination. Past the halfway mark, and the warp drive is as perfect as the day it was installed. We are on track to arrive exactly when we are supposed to.
I don't know. I have this feeling in my stomach that there's something waiting for us in the darkness.
I hope you're wrong, Yvonne.
There it is, Delphos, and Almagest shining in the distance.
I'm picking up something.
They're heading right for us.
We can't evade it. Brace for impact.
Damn, I knew it. We need to abandon ship.
Not an option. Some of them didn't make it.
You tried to save the ship, and look what it cost me.
43 cryopods breached. The rest are stable, but the ship is busted.
So we're dead.
No, Verger is in range of the escape pods. I can make planetfall, find resources, and help.
You mean leave me here, alone, in a crashed ship?
You are too injured to make the trip. The colonists need someone here to monitor them and keep things stable.
This is your fault. We could have made it out just fine if we'd left when I said so.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Go be the hero. Again.
I'll be as quick as I can, promise.
Whatever.
Right, we're here, crash landed on the planet in our escape pod. So, as the basic Space Engineers 2 survival works at a minute, you are following a campaign. You can go off and do what you want at your own point, but, you know, we're going to follow what it wants us to do at the minute, just so we can sort of get used to it, and I can show you guys some of the inner working systems of Space Engineers 2 survival. So, we've got our escape pod.
I made it, but just barely. How are the colonists?
The cryopods are stable. Thanks for asking how I'm doing, though.
These two just seem to bicker the whole time. So yeah, so our escape pod's crashed down there. I believe that's Chemic, the other planet over there in a distance. That is Delphos, the brown dwarf. And then the star is somewhere up there. It's just there, isn't it? There we go. That's the actual... Did we just break? It's like a sound of a rock crashing. Okay, right, let's come over here. Can I hide the HUD yet? I don't think I can hide the HUD. And can I change the keybinds? I don't think you can. UI, display, graphics. Nope, you can't... No? Oh, okay, but... Oh, Toggle HUD is U? What? Why is that U? I guess tab's the inventory now, okay. Right, objective complete. I do like the objective complete thing. It's kind of quite nice. I guess we can salvage some stuff here.
Good news. The drill still works.
That's a grinder.
Multiple ore deposits.
I'm using a grinder.
Find a better brother while it's at it.
Yvonne, I know you're still angry, but I'm gonna make this right.
Just don't forget about me up here.
Tools are quite loud. I'm not sure if it's my objective, but I see things, I want to salvage it. Salvaging is important in Space Engineers. I will say the UI does seem like kind of busy. I do hope at some point I can turn things off. Like in the top left here, I like the colonization progress, which if we press M, shows what we can colonize and such. It's annoying I can't move this map around. I believe fast travel is an option later on. We're obviously here on the deer. Can I zoom in? Nope. But it does tell you what materials are there. So we'll have to go there for like some better materials and such. Anyway, back in. Go back into my mode here. After the clips have crashed on a nearby asteroid, Ivan may surround space. Find a way to reach him. Pretty broad way of doing it. Here is a atmospheric flight ship, I believe. Now, we can finish welding parts of this, but we don't have materials, I believe. So we need the raw materials. Now, I believe it's built into the backpack building, which is a new feature for Space Engineers. No, that's blueprints, I believe. Obviously, I've subscribed to a bunch of stuff. I believe we'll see how it's in a grid production. Yeah, we can look into that in a memento. Also, you can switch for weld as well using R. I can switch into basically component mode. So if we've got those components made, we can weld them up, or raw materials mode. So pretty simple. Right, we need to excavate our way into the cave. So let's use the drill.
What do you see?
I found an unfinished atmospheric ship. I'm heading into what looks like an old mine.
There we go.
Maybe I
There's
can
stuff
find some
around
ore
here.
to repair it.
Push that away. What have we got here? Let's have to open terminal. Okay, I believe these are the new batteries, so we can take the power module. There we go. So that's part of our modular sort of battery system. Now, I don't think we need the rest of this, do we? So can we crack this down? I can. There we go. There's a crate here as well. That has got a jetpack fuel tank. We'll take that. 5K. Oh, okay. We can't take that at a minute. We'll come back for that. Because we are going to need some iron and stuff. Did I walk past anything? There's lead in the ceiling above there. We're going to need iron and silicon and such. It told me to use a jetpack there, but I jumped it. So you can sprint and make the jump. Lights here as well. Nice. Also, yeah, we can crouch down here and just walk through. I was going to dig through personally. The drill is very loud. We've got to mine 920 kilograms of iron ore, 100 kg of nickel. So left click and we'll start mining. There you go. 64 is that added. I do hope, you know, with more developments in Space Engineers 2, like, you know, the thing where, like, creative mode is fixed, so we can actually have creative planets. That would make a lot of sense. Can we put that in consumables? I can. Ah, okay, so I can put it in different sections. I can probably put the jetpack fuel there, can't I? That would make sense. Nothing in there. What are you? Are you just a spotlight? I can take this as well. Oh, I need to put that back. So if I take that out, yeah, no lights. Another thing I noticed as well, our headlights obviously is on our suit here. Why am I leant over like that? I just simply lean. Oh, maybe it's the drill. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's the drill. That's what's leaning me over. I was like, why am I like that? Obviously, I can press L to knock them off, but you can see, if you notice the A button or A symbol over in the headlight icon, that's automatic. So if you notice, they flicked on when I walked in here. So I kind of like that. Right, iron ore and silicone ore. Let's get up here and get silicone. So we use our jetpack to get up. There we go. They can just pick up the ore as well. One good thing as well is, unlike Space Engineers 1, when you mine raw materials, they're automatically going into the backpack. Like, I'm not going to be surrounded by bits of stuff I have to run around and spam F all the time and pick things up. I kind of really like that. I think that was just stone I was mining there. So I don't think stone's actually a thing. There you go. Objective complete. Excellent. So now we need 920 of iron ore. So let's get back down here. Oh, there we go. Here's our iron. We might be here for a little while just mining iron, so... I do wish there's a way to automatically have the like drill automatically running. That would be quite nice. Right, inventory's full, so let's get back to the ship and see what we can do. There we go. Little boost across there. Can I take that here and put this? I can. Excellent. There we go. Right, so we can now use our welder to build the holographic parts. I keep kicking this around. So it probably wants the cockpit, isn't it? There we go. So the cockpit's online. Good. Now we need the battery. There we go. So did it actually... There you go. Power modules installed. So the ship should be updated. So new blocks begins holograms. Welcome to add construction materials until they're complete. Excellent. We'll put that away. Right, we're going to reach the nearby outpost all the way over there. I believe it's down there. Okay. Let's hop in. So this will be our first time flying.
For a way to reach orbit and gather the materials and components to repair the Calypso.
Then move fast. I've been stuck on this ship for 10,000 years. I don't want to spend another second on it.
I don't think our battery's actually powered, is it? There we go, okay. Right, we've got 30% power. This is the grasshopper, so... let's power things on. So we can fly from our cockpit module. Or we can fly in third-person mode, so and get a proper look at things. If this just crashes out of, like, Skynet, that'd be hilarious. But this is planets in Space Engineers 2. I will say, the planets look absolutely beautiful. So this is our Earth-like one, and it looks amazing. The ship sounds really nice as well. Right, so we've got to come over here and explore this outpost. I mean, what's really, really good about this game is if I look here and look at those snow caps in the distance, we can fly there. I will say, the flight does seem a little bit laggy. It's like we're experiencing drag, but we don't have atmospheric conditions in this game, so hopefully not. We can still turn dampers on when and where we want. Alright, we need to find a way to like peacefully land this. I reckon we can land it on the pad and not like embarrass ourselves. Right, here we go. Gently does it. Gently does it. Gently does it. There we go. That, not the best landing in the world, but it'll do. So there's another ship here as well, which is kind of cool. Nice. Right. What am I doing? Found a partially functioning test. Okay. Repair the conveyor line in the testing facility. We're going to mine nearby ores. Let's quickly take a look at this. But there is an O2 H2 generator, hydrogen tank, and a thruster. So this is our first like example of how systems like thrusters and hydrogen and, you know, O2 work inside Space Engineers 2. At the minute, I do know O2 is not present in the game, so we're unable to like work with that. We need iron. Let's go mine that. That's just telling us what we already know. Can I jump over this? There we go. There's iron over here. What I would give for a drill ship right now. At least we're seeing a bit more of other terrain, so we have to mine all the way down here. So don't forget, I can hold down right click. Did I just hurt myself somehow? I did. Yeah, we can hold right click and basically we can get rid of the terrain, but I'm not like digging, if that makes sense. We might be here for a while. Almost there. 4 meters away. There we go. I think we're just touching on the edge of the iron there. Hopefully we can get out. I kind of just dug straight down, so hopefully we can get out of here. Our inventory is full. Obviously, we're now dropping the iron on the floor. Like, okay, apparently I dug down through that. bit of a small place to reach. We can use our jetpack to get around as well, which is nice. To be fair, I did actually check out the outpost. There probably could be stuff in here. We should check that. I thought I picked up iron. Yeah, I've got iron. Why can't you weld? Like, for some reason it didn't like it, so it wasn't very close. Okay. There you go. Our conveyor line is slowly coming back online. Okay, apparently the distance to weld stuff, you have to be right close to it. There we go. Is this now? Oh, there's one more. Try and see if this comes online.
I just finished fixing something.
Will this hurt me?
And I've got a new location to check out.
Nope, it
This
doesn't
is
hurt me.
turning into a wild
Okay.
goose chase.
I know, but I feel like I'm being guided.
Oh,
Let's hope your mysterious guide knows how to find the parts to
That's-
fix the Calypso.
okay. Right, what's going on over here? Let's look in here. Oh, there's a sink. I'm glad we got a sink. There's a buttons. That block doesn't work at a minute. Oh, it's a survival kit. We can recharge. Nice. A locker. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Are you kidding me? I could have just ground these things down, couldn't I? I could have just ground this down and we could have used that. Whoops. A bit of an old whoops there. I didn't even have to go mining. I literally could have used them right next to us. All you in the comments who have been shouting me, yes, I see it now. There you go. Can we... I didn't realize I had that many batteries, to be fair. There you go. I guess we can take all of them. Right. So, okay. We've done stuff here. Let's jump in our ship and go and explore. Are you still... You need to be charged, don't you? So... Right, let's take off and go check it out. So, we've got to go all the way up here. That's also flying over, like, you know, the planets like this. I keep wanting to press tab to hide my HUD. Like, it does look beautiful. You can see certain locations down there, it looks like big ravines. It does feel like there should be water on this planet. Like, if I look down below me here, this feels like we're flying... Oh, there's a bit of lag there. Flying on what should be a riverbed. Now, I can't remember if the developers are going to add water to this planet. I do believe they are at some point. If so, you can see where water clearly should be. It is not liking the fact I'm flying up here. Keep pressing tab. This is why I wish key binding was in the game right now. Why it's been kept so long, I don't know. It should really be here, I think, because people like me are so stuck to using SE1 controls. Getting used to SE2 controls is a bit difficult, especially if we keep going back and forth between both games. There she goes. Oh, there's a light post there. I've gone a little bit too far into orbit. What if I turn the dampers off? That'll work. Down we go. I love how the ship shakes as we fly down. It'd be really embarrassing if I crashed, wouldn't it? Right, in we go. So we're going to want to come for a nice landing on this planet here.
Yes, I found a hydrogen-powered ship, meaning it's space-capable.
Finally. This is going to massively increase your ability to search for what we need and get me out of here.
That's the spirit, Yvonne.
I'm going to be honest, the voice acting isn't winning me over currently. Right, so we've got to check out the abandoned ship. I'm going to guess this is going to need a lot of systems. To finish building a ship, you need several rare resources. A mining camp high in the mountains could be a good place to search. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to repair a lot of this stuff. At least I can start repairing some of the engines. Looks like we're going to need cobalt as well. And a survival kit. Yeah, it's going to be a pain. There's a gyroscope there as well. We can see the animated blocks. More batteries in the cargo container. Okay. Right, so let's check out this base facility a minute, because a minute ago I did this and, you know, I missed a bunch of stuff here. So, there we go. Does that just give me another one of these? It has, isn't it? Oh, there's a little crate here. Nothing in it, though. There's lots of crates, hardly anything in them. At least the doors now work in the game. I know many of you are very excited that's happening. Here's a gear forge as well. So this is one of the new production blocks, which looks amazing. Can we access it? I can. We can build blocks as well. I can put these on my thing, can't I? Also, I do hope the UI changes at some point. Just because, yeah, it definitely needs a bit of updates. Gearforge can be used to manufacture various useful items and upgrade your tools. Select the item to see what resource it needs. Awesome. Let's see what we can do. So I can upgrade welders and such like that. So we need lead wire or lead bar and wires. So a lot of stuff to upgrade your tools. Am I walking through voxels? I am. That's a bit of a glitch there. Another battery system over there as well. More crates. Get rid of that Gearforge icon as well. I'm just checking every crate until I miss something again. Survival kits here. Could we not just take this down? And then I can build part... I can go and build it on the ship. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. There's nothing in this place. I feel like I've been in combat or something. This button pound's coming with me. That's mine now. Yeah, my hope is you can customize the UI at a later stage, as that would be really nice, just because I find, like, bits of it a little bit irritating at the minute. Oh, there's a control seat up here. I can just turn the base on and off. Right, out the window we go. Obviously, this is a campaign, but I can play it how I want. That's why we're going out the window. Right, now can I weld this up? There you go. Survival kit online. We just need cobalt and probably, yeah, just cobalt. So let's go check out the other station. Now, is this ship up here better suited for this is my question? Yes, 100% power. Let's go take a look. We want to get up to this other mining camp and see what we've got. But it doesn't mean we're heading higher up in the mountains. Only a little bit, actually. I will say, from a survival point of view and a gameplay point of view, having the campaign take you around parts of the map to get used to it is actually really cool. Like, yes, some of us do just want to jump in and make our own survival adventures, but this I kind of do like. I think for new players, this is going to be really, really interesting. Obviously, some of us have been playing Space Engineers for yonks now, so, you know, we're not really in need of it. You know, I think for new players and for people to get used to the way Space Engineers 2 works, it's quite good. Right, we need cobalt in there, so let's try that. Nothing in these inventories, so we'll ignore those. I am just walking through Vox at the minute. That's okay. Yeah, obviously the game does need a little bit of work. Not quite sure what's going on here. Can we not mine these? Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, this is a bit of a glitch, isn't it? I can't actually see. Okay. Let me just try and enter the game in and out a second. If I save and come back, this might work. So we'll save here. And then I'll exit back to the menu. Now, obviously, Space Engineers 2 is in early access. Bugs like these are bound to happen. It is not the end of the world. It's annoying, I know. But, you know, let's see if we can fix it. If we can't, yeah, that might be a bit of an awkward one. Right, we're loading back into Space Engineers 2. I kind of had to restart the whole game as it would not unload the world, which is a little bit of an issue, but hey ho. Remember, if you are playing the game and you're checking it out and you do encounter bugs, make sure to report them to the development team. That is the only way they're probably going to get fixed, unless they're like highlighted on, you know, social media and such. But it is important to report bugs and any issues you have, and any feedback as well to the developers. Let's hope this Vauxhall thing's fixed, else this is going to be a little bit embarrassing. Well, not embarrassing for me. Oh, we're in the right place, aren't we? Yay, right, okay, it's fixed. Cool, so there we go. All we had to do was reload the game. Problem solved. If you encounter it, just do that. Simple. Right, now we can actually get on what I'm doing. I need nickel, silicon, and cobalt. I think I need cobalt the most, so let's see if we can get in here and mine that. Here we go. I will say ores look really nice in game. At least you can tell them. As somebody who's partially colorblind as well, stuff like this really helps. Here we go, fun fact, if you didn't know that about me, I am partially colorblind. It's annoying. As far as I know, I just need cobalt. I don't need the other stuff. I've got 984 cobalt. Is this in kilograms as well? It is. Okay, well, we have plenty then. Let's head back. Also, the mines do look like really cool. Right, let's head back and finish the ship. Oh, well, let's go. On we go. I almost clipped that tree there. It would have been kind of embarrassing. What's that sound? Right, let's come in and land safely. Close enough. Right, let's get these underway. Done. I probably now can need more iron, aren't I? Nope, okay, one more.
The ship's ready. There's
Well,
a
hey.
hydrogen generator on board, but we're missing ice. I'm heading to the mountains to collect some.
Let's say... Oh. We lost contact with the ship? We might have done. Alright, do we need ice now? Okay. Let's continue. Let's offload some stuff here a second, because I don't need that. I can offload some supplies into here that I just don't need for a minute. There we go. Problem solved. I need to go get ice. Ice cave up there. Let's get back in the ship and we'll take off. Get on in. I need to stop pressing tab with the HUD. So here's interesting. So you can press shift when you're in jetpack mode to boost engines. Does it work in ships? No, it doesn't seem to. Okay. We're getting a view of the volumetric clouds at the minute. So as we're flying here, you can sort of see them passing by, which is nice. Right, our cave is there, and we need to get down there. Just turn the ship off. And now reboot engines. There we go. That's a better way of getting down. Yeah, and he does it. And we go for a landing. Look at that. Pro pilot of the year here. I haven't crashed once yet. So we just need to mine 2,000 kilograms of ice. So this is going to be a fun one. Here we go. Well, let's get mining. We might be here for a while mining all of this, so... How much have we got so far? 1,000. Okay. $20, 480, 624. How are we doing now? 1.68. Let's basically need another 400 of it. So 160, 300. There we go. 2.2. Let's get out of here. There we go. Oh, I just tripped over something there. Oh, it's ice just rolling around on the floor. Not sure how that got up here, but...
Yvonne, there's something familiar about this landscape.
What do you mean?
Scots pine, oak, daisies, earth species. The trees alone are centuries of years old, spreading over vast regions.
But the first ships from the Bering Project could have only arrived 10 years ago. There's no way this could have developed naturally.
Agreed, but the mystery will have to wait. Repairing the Calypso comes first.
Some of the, like, the voices still feel like the AI. I don't think they are, but yeah, that's something to keep in mind. I do apologize if you're seeing some sort of laggy footage in a minute. The game is just not wanting to cooperate properly, so... I've turned my graphics down for the minute just so we can hopefully try and get the game to run a little bit smoother. Again, this is still an alpha, so it is not optimized whatsoever. There we go. The hydrogen ship's log mentions a transmission of an unknown vessel with a crash nearby. It references an orbital station called a validation station? Validation station? Locate the crash site and retrieve the coordinates. Okay, cool. I think I can transfer over to this ship now and use this. There's only 6% on the fuel. So we're gaining it, so... There's the shipwreck.
Have you left already?
I'm sorry, no, not yet. I spotted a larger shipwreck over the ridge. I'm going to check it out.
What do you hope to find?
Something, anything that can help us.
This sounds like a waste of time, Miro.
Right, let's land here a second. I'm a bit annoyed I turned the graphics down because I was kind of enjoying the look of it. I'll leave the ship running because I need it to burn through fuel, or, you know, get the fuel, so... But we have encountered a shipwreck, so this looks kind of cool. Is that me stepping on things? There's that random sound you keep hearing all the time. What? None of the doors are still able to be turned on and off. Use your grinder to clear the debris blocking the way. I feel like taking out our structural support isn't a good idea. Whoops. I'm just gonna say this wasn't my fault. It's just bits flying off into space everywhere. Well, that's probably the first thing we've broken in the Space Engineers game so far. So, yeah, I'll see you later. Let's keep exploring. Hopefully the rest of it doesn't fall down the mountain. There's an assembler here. I really wish I had weapons, because I could just blast my way through this at the minute. Aha! A control seat with a light. Can I take control of it? Nope. No engines to power on. Shame.
I just downloaded a waypoint. Validation Station. Belonging to the
Out here.
Colonization Authority.
Who or what is that?
Apparently, it's an orbital station built to support colonization in the Almagest system. The logs mention contracts and rewards.
Finally! This can get me out of here. Get up there and see what's on offer.
Right, okay, let's get out of here. We can skedaddle. Wait, was there a door around here somewhere? Something just fell on the roof there. Gonna go through the window. It probably was quicker to walk around, but oh well. Where's my ship gone? Back to the weather station. The ship probably needs more hydrogen to actually get us into orbit. I will say, the clouds are really cool, like flying through them. Big fan of that. Right, let's get in for a landing. Right, steady she goes. Oh, I can depart from the station when I'm ready, apparently. Is this just continuously firing? Sounds like a bit of a sound bug. Let's take some other stuff while we're here with us. There you go. Has it eaten all the ice? Maybe it did. Okay, let's depart from the station then. Here we go. We've only got 18% fuel, so I'm not sure how long this is going to go for. Still, we are leaving the atmosphere in Space Engineers 2 for the first time. Look at this. Terrible looking hydrogen ship is making an escape at the minute. And it looks kind of cool. I like this. At least the music's kicking in nicely as well. We're heading slightly off course, but... the graphics, even though I'm on medium at the minute, I turned them down so we can get a bit more performance, do still look really, really good. And it looks like we are heading for the space station at the minute as well. 16% fuel remaining, 11.5 kilometers to go. There's an asteroid there as well. I felt like the game breaking ever so slightly. It was loading something in. Alright, steady she goes. How far are we now? 2 kilometers. Let's begin our slowdown. Also, we're going to hit the station. This is going to be cutting it close ever so slightly. Oh, hey, we found the station. Whoops, I turned the ship off. So we're going to need to land here and actually dock with the place. I presume we can just come in and land. That's a lot brighter here, isn't it? That graphics change is a bit interesting. Like, right, let's come over here and land on the pad. Oh, connectors are there as well. Do we have a... oh, we do have a connector. Let's see if we can lock on. Oh. There we go. Good news, I broke the ship already. Right, let's put that away. Yep, thank you. So, we can now go inside the station. It feels like there should be a big door here, but there isn't.
As expected, the station is fully automated, but there is some kind of gateway network to travel through the whole system.
Come and get me then. We can do the contracts together.
We still don't have the materials to repair the ship. I don't even know exactly where you are, and someone needs to monitor the colonists.
And you've decided I'm the one to stay behind?
It's the logical choice, Yvonne. I'll be back soon.
Are you serious? You'll leave me stranded while you go adventuring across the Almagest. Brother of the Millennium, right there.
It's the only way. Conserve power and rest. I'll come back for you. I promise.
Spoiler alert, he probably doesn't go back for him. Right, a place to call home. It's our first contract in Space Engineers 2. Someone started making an outpost on a nearby asteroid. If you finish constructing a few essential blocks, it's yours. Sector progress 15%, so this builds into our colonization progress and renewable energy tier 2. So we'll accept that. There we go. Hopefully we've now got the GPS for that. There's a platform on a nearby asteroid that you can build your own outpost on. Travel to the mark indicated on your HUD. Okay, sounds like we could do that. Is there anything else on this station we can actually take advantage of? Nope, that's just another docking area. I don't think there's anything at all, is there? Yeah, there's nothing here. I won't break anything, because we probably do need... I thought it was going to be a way out then. Wow. I went to cut the sink, and the Space Engineers 2 crashed. Well, that serves me right. Well. I briefly back in the game, because I think we've got to make sure I don't cut the sink this time. Right, I'll go do the contract thing again, and then I'll cut to when we're back on track. And this time, I won't touch the sink. It's quite clearly that crashed the game. Right, I am en route to the contract location. This time, I did not touch the kitchen sink. And that didn't crash the game. Yeah, bit of a weird bug there. Maybe we were not allowed to touch that station whatsoever. Are we going to slow down? Please slow down. Please. Oh, that's a close one. Bye. Right, we need to actually maneuver ourselves around here, else I'm going to crash into the asteroid. Ideally, I don't want to do that. Steady she goes. Come about. Okay, let's try and land on this place. There's a connector here as well. Oh. Oh. There we go. Another happy landing. There's a battery there. Okay, I didn't see the battery module. Right, what do we need over here? Survival kit. We need to construct you, do we? We got anything on me? Electronic parts. Do we have... I brought some stuff with me, didn't I? Do I have any electronic parts? I have no idea what these look like. 23, let's take them. Construction components, we'll take these. Let's take all the stuff I need to actually build things. Because we will need those. I don't think I need that much glass, I'm going to be honest. Right, let's see. There's a O2 generator here. There we go. Repair the antenna to help find a way back to it later on. Is this the antenna? That's the ore detector. Antenna. Where's the antenna? Oh, it's on the... down here. Okay. Oh, I was expecting the whole thing to be the antenna. I don't know if it's a small block. I need steel tubes. Need iron. We have iron, actually, don't we? I've got one bit of iron. Somehow I do not think this is gonna get us very far. Nope. Right, let's go into the mine. What's the gravity is there? Let us find some iron if possible. Iron is down there on the outside. Hello? What have we here? We'll be careful because we're getting towards our inventory cap. Right, 98%. That's fine. Let's go back here. I need iron for this, didn't I? The antenna. Right, that's online. Now go repair the ore detector. Hopefully. I need copper for that. Whoopsies. Cargo container. Let's put some stuff in here a minute. As I will not need all of this. Copper. Do we have any of that lying around? I see copper down there. Let's go and get it. I think that's behind the rock, isn't it? And it looks like copper might be the same colour as the rock. Right, hopefully this does the job. If we get the ore detector online, I presume then it will display us all the ores in the asteroid, so that might be quite useful for building ships. There we go. Contract finished. Return to the contract terminal to complete the contract. Awesome. So we will go off and do that now. I think it's going to be a case for us to keep going back and forth, isn't it? So there you go. Next steps. You've learned the basics. Now it's up to you. Hand in this contract, return to base and start building, or take on more contracts, unlock new blocks, fast travel stations, and expand humanity's reach across the Almagest system. Well, we will head off and take on the contract terminal, but I'll do that in the next video. So we've got some more to do there in basically episode 2 of this little mini-series at the minute. But everyone, this is our first sort of overview of Space Engineers 2 Survival. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's a little bit janky here and there, but again, it is a work in progress. There are some things that will need changing by the time we get to the full release of Space Engineers 2, as there's plenty more to be added to the game. We don't have rotors, pistons, weapons, or like the variety of other blocks we have in Space Engineers 1 at the moment. Hopefully we see a lot of them come into the game, and hopefully it's not going to be a case but a lot of the cosmetic ones are going to end up like DLC again. That would be rather annoying. Still, I'm kind of excited for this. This is the first time trying survival. I need to spend more time actually building in Space Engineers 2. You know, the building system is massively different because of the unified grid system. There is a lot to get used to. Still, I've had fun today, and I hope you've enjoyed and had fun watching this video. Do let me know what you think of the game in the video comment section below. And if you've gotten this far, then make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.